What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome to 2024. That's right, it's officially the third day of 2024, and we're doing our video announcement of the buddy build that we're doing with our good friend Jason at Blue Ox Model Shop. The dude, over the last year, has become more to me than just a friend. He's actually a brother in styrene. So I was very happy to, I'm not even sure whose idea it was, but I was very happy to want to do this because we have so much going on nowadays, both at the bench and away from the bench. It's really hard to get some bench time in sometimes. And when you get an idea that inspires you and makes you want to sit there and just start building again, you got to go with it, right? So I'm sure a lot of you can sympathize with that. So the kit we're working on, we're going to be doing this guy here, the 53 Chevy panel van. And this wasn't really on my radar as a kit until I actually spied it at a recent model show we were at. I say recent, it was in November. So I picked it up there for a really good price, and I was showing Jason, and Jason's like, hey, I got that kit. So I think it kind of evolved from there. But I've seen people build this on their channels, and I thought that's a really cool looking car, it's a great build and everything. But I never realized that it actually has a stock version right there in red and white. Stock, it's still got a little bit of a street attitude to it. And I thought, you know what, if it's got that going on, I can probably do something else with this other than a gasser. Because I thought this was primarily a gasser kit, that there was no other way to build this. It was strictly a gasser build. I do like my gassers, but I didn't want to do this one as a gasser. So finding out that you can do this as a stock vehicle, I was a lot more excited about that. So we decided to start on January 1st, which technically we're supposed to drop our videos on that. I was behind the curve. But yeah, we have house guests in town right now, and we're going to have house guests like every other week for all the way up until May. So it's gonna be kind of crowded here. But the ideas for the stock version of this were really kind of flowing for me, and I started doing a lot of Google research. A lot of I have a whole folder for 53 Chevy panel vans with just chock full of stuff I've been finding on the Googles. But I was blown away by the fact that Jason wanted to do a buddy build, and I'm like, yes, let's do this. So we're going to go down to the desk here and show you what it all entails in this particular kit here. Just in case somebody out there hasn't seen it before, there might be one or two folks that may have not seen the guts of this kit, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But as far as deadlines go, we don't really have a deadline. We kind of made that the paramount point was to not have a deadline. Is there an idea of when we want to have these done? Yeah, before next December, right? But there's so much going on in the model building world, so many group builds, so many challenges, all that kind of stuff. I want to be part of all of them, but I can't. And then the buddy build thing, I'm kind of boilerplating it down to this. The buddy build thing is a little more special than the group build for us because you're engaging with just that one person, and you're going back and forth sharing pictures, and it's a great way to strengthen a bond with somebody that you already are friends with. That's the way I take a look at it. I've done buddy builds with several other folks out there in the community, and I enjoyed the hell out of every single one of them, and all those people I'm still good friends with. So it's a way to strengthen that connection with that person. That's how I look at it. But let's go down to the desk here, take a look at what's in this kit. One eternity later. Ogly doggly. So decals. We are not going to be using a lot of the decals from this kit. They are beautiful decals, but we're going to save these for the decal horde. Might use one or two off of here if there's something for gauges or markings or something like that. So there's that, and then we have this is a thick book. I mean, it's actually stapled and everything. So one of my favorite things about modern Revell build sheets, I guess is a good way to say it, is you get the almanac here of all the parts, where they're located, and what they are. That's awesome. I like that. So we have one chrome tree, and these are the wheels, and then these wheels do double duty for either or, depending on how you want to build this here. I do really like this grill. That looks cool. Even through the plastic, that looks cool. That one's kind of slick too. A couple different types of bumpers here. I'm pretty sure there's 3 bumpers. I'm pretty sure. I think you can't put all 3 in the car. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. And it looks like these are like 409 valve covers, Chevy 409s. Yeah, looks like you got a blower pulley there in chrome. That's a good idea. Let's see here. Yep, all kinds of cool stuff. And oh, there it is. There's the gas or gas pedal right there. Right there. Yep. Okay, cool. So that's the chrome tree. Good looking stuff on there, by the way. Transparent pieces in a transparent bag with a transparent background. Looks good. This is actually open, isn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. Got tail lights, headlights, backlight, front light, and then side windows, wing windows, all molded in place. That should help everything pop into place pretty well. The way that looks like it's all designed should like snap into place there. We'll have to see when we start doing mock-ups. And speaking of mock-ups, recently I've been like talking to a few folks and everything, and they're like, especially Jason, and we kind of hit upon the thing of when you're doing a mock-up, you need to put that glass in there. You need to put those transparent pieces in there because a couple of kits I've tried to finish up recently, the transparent pieces have actually been the problem for the fitment. So here's the body, all one piece. I really like that fender. That is just a sweet fender right there. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna need a moment alone, folks. That's really cool looking. And then, yeah, it's just a nice looking car. Now, I was looking in the instruction, and it looked like there was a way to actually put hinges on the doors. That's actually included in the kit, if I remember correctly, because there is an older version of this kit where the doors are actually open. So I wonder if they just left that in the they didn't gate off those pieces, and they're actually in the sprues, and you can actually cut open these doors if you want to and have them hinged, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this big notch here, that's kind of wonkified right there, but we'll see how that all goes together. Big giant hinge plates right there. Look at that. Hopefully the dash covers that with little fuss or muss. And then I tell you what, we're gonna slice this guy open and take a look at the individual pieces here. All right, luckily I only sliced the bag. So let's get this guy with a neutral-ish field. Bench seats, bucket seats. Ooh, those are actually goodly shaped. I like that. Shocks. Let's see here. Steering components. That looks like a clutch and brake pedal, perhaps. Yeah. And a shifter. That's a dinky shifter. There's the hood. I always like to sand the mold line down the side. I always like to sand that off on hoods like this. I really like how that looks. It gives it a mild, very, very mild look, mild custom look. And then we have our gasser front end, and then our floor pan. Glad to see that the door cards are not molded in place. That's nice. Thank you, Mr. Revell. And then let's see here. Oh, here's the cover for the back. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. That just pops down there and makes it into like that. That's kind of cool. Because this looks like it's a sedan chassis, and then they're like, oh yeah, you want to do a panel van? Here you go. That's cool. All right, door cards. See here, see the hinge piece I was talking about mounted to the door cards, and then here's the rear door. There's the hinge piece there also. So, as he strokes his chin in an evil fashion. Oh, look, a separately molded frame. Hello there. And hello there. And then, let's see, got a nice little dashboard there. Cross member. Oh, this is cool. Oh, man, I'm getting the inspireds. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, look at we got some tools. All right, now we can actually fix this thing once we build it. Let's turn this over right way around. There we go. And oil pan, intake manifold, steering wheel. We're just jumping all around here. Steering column, I presume. Yeah. Nope, steering box, sorry. Differential. More. I'll say more tools. No, it's the other side, dingus. Yeah, engine block. Kind of a generic looking engine block, but it's buried in the car. Not going to see it. And is that a tow bar? That looks like a tow bar. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Rear suspensiones, as they say. And then, yeah, this is Oh, this is looking really cool. Oh, is that really? Yes, it actually has a pair of vice grips. Well, that's going to be handy. Vice grips and zip ties. It's all about that. And then here's our wheel backs. So there we go. And then for tires, here's our stock tires. Pretty good looking. I mean, that's like the old BF Goodwrench tread pattern on there, I think. But the sidewalls are bare. Mother Hubbard went to the tire, and the tire side was bare. And then here's our slicks for the race version. Oh, hard chewing gum slicks. Yep, those are going to be nice and grabby. But there we go. There we have it. So after taking a peek at all of these parts in here, I'm like, dude, okay, I'm feeling pretty excited about this, because this can actually be there was many different directions we can go in with this. So we'll definitely have to consider where we take this one here. And I don't know. Well, the hard part might even be coming up with a color scheme. So there you go, guys. Hopefully we didn't keep you too long, but we just wanted to do an entry video and show you what we're going to be working with here. Whether or not we're going to be swapping out engines and wheels and stuff, definitely a consideration on our part. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, y'all, take it easy. We'll talk to you in the next one. I hope y'all have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you a little bit later on. Bye now. Oh, I wonder if an inline 6 would fit in that. You know, when I have these evil plans, we need to go out and rent a white kitty cat to just be like, yes, Mr. Bonds, you're supposed to die. Ha ha.